What's up, everybody? James Fred with Daylight Media Concepts here, coming back to you, man, with another cooking video. I had a request, man. Somebody wanted me to cook some steak and shrimp, so I gotta deliver that, right? But check this out. We ain't gonna do it the traditional way, right? We ain't gonna put some steak on the plate and some shrimp on the plate. You know what I'm saying? What we're gonna do, man, we're gonna twist it up and we're gonna make some steak and shrimp wraps, okay? We're gonna make our own steak sauce from scratch, and I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be good. So let me get this set up, man, and I'm gonna get back with y'all in a minute. All right, guys. So we got some nice ribeye steaks here. We got a red onion back there we're gonna put in there with it. I got some tail off shrimp, some big ones, some regular flour tortilla shells, and back here is what I'm gonna use to make my steak sauce with, because we're gonna make the steak sauce from scratch. All right, guys, I got everything laid out here. First thing we're gonna do, man, is we're gonna get the steaks seasoned up. So let's get these over here, get them laid out. And what I'm gonna season them with is, I've got some garlic powder here. We've got some onion powder. I also have some celery salt, which I'm not gonna use a lot of because I am gonna use regular salt and pepper. And also black pepper. All right. So when doing this, we are going to also tenderize these steaks, but I like to season first before I texturize. Tenderize, excuse me, texturize. Lord, I must be thinking about doing somebody here. Good Lord, have mercy. A little salt. Little pepper, and got a little bit of onion powder. And guys, listen, you know, seasoning, you know, is one of those things that's, you know, your preference, but I would suggest, you know, go easy on it. The one thing you don't want to do is over season your food. You really want the flavor of the meat itself. You know, that's the big thing about doing, you know, meats, especially beef. You know, it has its own unique flavor and you kind of want to keep that. So when you start over seasoning, yeah. So I got my tenderizer here, and we are going to tenderize these things and get them nice and broke down. And all this does, guys, if you don't understand what tenderizing does, is it breaks down the hard fibers in the meat to make it tender. Because what makes the meat stiff are all the fibers that's in it. So I hope everybody is having a good day. Hope everybody's day has been productive. Also, when you tenderizing with one of these utensils, guys, please make sure you keep your fingers out the way. Years ago, I did have a mishap with one of these, and it was not pretty at all. That should be pretty well tenderized. Now listen, with what we're doing, because we're doing the wraps, you don't have to make this perfect, because we are going to cut these up into strips, okay? So it doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect at all, okay? Just make sure that you get it seasoned really well, and make sure that when you do tenderize it, that you got it going all the way, you get all the way through on both sides, right? All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to cut up an onion that is going to go on it. And I got my knife, y'all. I had to go, well, I had to go and get a knife. And I'm using a red onion because, once again, this is a wrap. And I just think that red onions go a lot better in wraps and sandwiches and things of that nature. So, I'm not gonna insult you guys' intelligence. You know how to peel an onion. I've seen some people do it different ways, man. Listen, for me, I ain't all about trying to be pretty and all that, man. We want the onion peeled so we can eat. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line to it. We don't need all the fancy stuff and all that. Now with the onion, I am just gonna do some rough cuts because this is gonna go in when I cook my steaks, okay? And I will leave them a little thick just because it is I like it like that. Alright, so listen, for the steaks, man, that's it. You know, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. You know, we trying to eat, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to spend all day trying to prep food and all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these steaks in the pan. My shrimp here, guys, is just regular, you know what I'm saying? You know, just regular old shrimp, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, you know, just regular shrimp. So I'm gonna get the steaks in the pan, get them going. I'm gonna get the shrimp in another pan, get them going. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing with those. So I will get with y'all 1 second. Alright guys, so we got our steaks over here going, man. They're doing their thing. I got my pan here ready for my shrimp. And I'm just gonna put some, just a little bit of some extra virgin olive oil in there. Not a whole lot. We just wanna get it in there because, just so we can get the shrimp cooked. I will let that heat up. Alright, so while we're waiting, I want you guys to think about something when you're preparing your meals, right? I think a lot of times people get a little bit caught up in trying to be technically correct and politically correct when they're doing this. Hold on, let me get down here with y'all. Listen, man, you cooking for yourself or you cooking for your family. Make it fun. It ain't gotta be technically right. You ain't doing no Food Network cooking show. Make sure it's fun, man. I mean, you know, make it fun, make it interesting. And guys, I'm gonna drop a little salt into the oil while it's heating up. But yeah, man, you know, I'm a firm believer in that. I am gonna season the shrimp with salt and pepper here. And I do have some parsley, fresh parsley, that I'm going to put on it when we get ready to do our wraps. Now the steaks also are going to go in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes, okay? Because I want them really, really, really good and tender. Because they are going to be sliced and then put into the wrap, okay? So we're going to cook them on top here. Let them do their thing. We're going to put them in the oven just for about 10-15 minutes. I got the oven set to 250. Let's open these shrimp up. Yes, those shrimp look wonderful. Just go ahead and drop them in there. Can y'all see that? Yeah. And we don't need a lot of shrimp because I don't know if I told y'all, but I got the young king with me, man. Justin's with me. After we get done, we are going to eat and have a discussion. Me and him going to have a discussion about some things that I think that every parent needs to talk to their children about. And I don't want y'all to think, man, that me and Justin just have these discussions for TV. because we don't. You know, we have these discussions all the time, you know, all the time. I'm also going to season this shrimp with a little bit of garlic powder. Now, I don't know how y'all like y'all steaks. I like mine probably medium well. You know, not, you know, cooked. But you know, if I see a little pink on it, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with a little pink. Not a lot, you know, not even pink. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, you know, y'all know what I mean, man. Y'all know what I mean. In case y'all looking at me, I am using two different forks here. All right, so don't get crazy on me. All right, man, I'm gonna let the shrimp cook and do its thing. Let this steak do its thing. I'm gonna get the steak in the oven. I gotta get the steak sauce made. I'm gonna show y'all that. And hang in tight, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, so we're gonna get ready to make our steak sauce here. And the steak sauce is really simple. Nothing complicated about it either. All right, so we're just gonna start off with some mustard, if I can get it open. There we go. And some ketchup. Now this is one thing, guys, that you're definitely gonna have to do to taste. This is Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. And I am using red wine vinegar only because, in my opinion, it gives it a little bit more flavor. And good old Texas Pete. Can never go wrong with a little good old Texas Pete, guys, just to give it a little bit of a oomph. And salt, pepper, and we stir. Now, once again, this is definitely to taste. And consistency. I don't like it too thin, and I don't like it too thick. Really, for me, the consistency that it is now is pretty decent. I don't like real thick steak sauce. Let me grab a spoon, because I am going to have to taste it. Woo-woo! I love Texas Pete hot sauce, y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely love it. Now, depending on your taste, you may want to decrease your mustard some, increase your ketchup, or whatever. You know, like I say, once again, this is to taste. And I did need a little pinch of more salt in it. Let me grab another spoon here. I do things right, y'all. You can't be tasting your stuff, man, with one spoon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just a little dab of a little bit more dab of ketchup here, only because I like ketchup. And I don't mind if a little ketchup-y flavor comes through. Very good consistency. One more taste. Perfect. That's wonderful. Now, here goes the fun part. I'm about to make a mess. I've got to get it in my little squirt bottle here. And I forgot to get a funnel. So, this is going to be interesting. But we're going to try to do it, you know, to the best of our... Oh, shoot. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. There we go. And not one drop was spilled. I say, do you hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Put my top on it. And that's it for the steak sauce, guys. All right, these steaks are in the oven. The shrimp is ready, so we're gonna get ready to plate this up. I'm gonna show you how to get it in the wrap, and we're gonna get going. All right, guys, so we got the steaks out, man. We're gonna get ready to, and we're gonna cut these up. And listen, you know, we don't have to get, you know, really fancy with this, because you just want to make sure that it's cut into strips. And man, you can see how tender and just wonderfully delectable it is. Now, some of you, you know, may be a little health conscious, and you may say, hey man, what about all that fat? We eat the fat around here. So this is gonna be one of those meals that's gonna be a little fat. Not terribly so, but you know, just a little bit. Little fatty, y'all. But as you can see, the steak is done. You see what I mean though? It's not overcooked. It's not undercooked. You don't see pink, but it does have a tint. And for me, that's what I like. That's really what I like. The easiest way, y'all, to get your steaks good and tender though, I mean, get them done the way you want to, is to get them tender. If you get them good and tender, man, they will, it'll be, you know, a whole lot easier for you. All right, so that's good right there. All right, so let's move the camera a little bit. I already have a wrap already ready to go. And we're gonna make this as simple and once again as easy as can be. So you just want to get some steak strips in there, man. And listen, man, this is a, you know, this is a take on a steak dinner. So don't get, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shy with it. You know, get it on there. All right, then we're gonna drop us some shrimp in there. Oh, this shrimp is good too. Did I toot my horn today? Toot toot! Just in case I didn't toot my horn. I tooted. Get you some shrimp in there, man. Get you some shrimp in there. And then, very simple. Let's do this. These are onions, guys. The onions that was made with the steak. Just want to put you some of those on there, like so, like boom. All right, and now steak sauce. Boom. All you want to do, man, is wrap this baby up. I hate wraps. Wrap that baby up. Nice thick wrap. Boom. There you go. That's it, man. All right. I'm gonna get another one made, man. We're gonna plate them up. Me and the young king gonna sit down and we're gonna have us a conversation. All right, how's it going, guys? Here we go, man. The steak and shrimp wraps, man. I got Justin here with me. He gonna eat some and check it out. He's a little bit under the weather, not feeling well. But we're gonna see if we can get through this, and we're gonna have a little discussion. All right. So let's say a prayer, and we're gonna eat. Dear Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, we thank you for this food that we're about to receive for our bodies, God. Lord, I ask that you would search this food out. If there is anything in it that may do us harm, please remove it now, Lord. Lord, I ask that you would bless the lives of everyone watching this video. I pray prosperity and blessing on them right now. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, man, so go ahead and, man, I'm telling you, it may be easy picking it up, because it may fall apart on you because it's stuffed. Both of us are drinking Sprite. I got a regular Sprite. He got something over there.
Choco. It's a chocolate mix.
All right, so here we go. Man, these things are stuffed. All right, here we go. Put it up. There you go. There you go. Man, let me tell you something. That homemade steak sauce is the bomb. Man, I stuffed these things well. Lovely with the shrimp. Lovely. Believe me, guys, this is a whole meal wrapped up. The reason why I like to do wraps is because I used to have a vision of me owning a food truck. And I wanted to have a truck that I could park out in front of corporate buildings. And they come out, man, grab them steak wrap, turkey wraps, whatever, go home and eat. And a lot of times, because I know I do it, you eat on the way home. So you need something that you can eat. So what's better than a whole dinner put inside of a wrap? What you think about it? What taste?
It's good.
Absolutely lovely. So, like I said, man, I wanted to have a conversation with Justin and talk about responsibility. Because especially now, man, I think kids nowadays have lost that sense of responsibility. They have a sense of entitlement that we've got to kill. So, Justin, what does responsibility mean to you?
It means I have to own up to my actions.
Perfect. Owning up to your actions. And that's with everything. So you got to remember that you are responsible for you, nobody else. So if you're faced with a situation that involves you having to react to it, how you react to it is solely your responsibility and not the other person or not the other situation. Yo, this is good. This is good. This is really good. So let's say somebody wants to fight you and you choose to fight. And in that fight, you get seriously hurt. So society says, well, the other person started it, so it's their fault. Which is true to a certain extent. But you still made a decision to fight. Okay? Even if you didn't have a choice but to fight, you still made the decision. You always have a choice. The choice may not be favorable. In a situation like that, if you don't fight, you may get your butt whooped. But you still made the choice. So you got to take responsibility for your part in everything. Big old hump of steak there. And then some of that good old fat. So, you got to remember that every time you react, there's going to be a consequence of that reaction. However, always remember that. Guys, I'm telling you, I am not a hefty eater. And with the amount of steak and shrimp I got stuffed in this thing, and it's just flavorful. The red onions complement it really well too. Wonderful steak sauce. With just the right amount of heat to it from the hot sauce.
There's hot sauce in this?
Yes. Yeah, I know you can't tell because you eat a bunch of hot stuff all the time. But yeah, it's there.
Can you tell?
Yes. Just enough to light up your palate, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold this video long, guys. I want you guys to get with your kids, man, and explain to them about their responsibility. Don't let them live with this sense of entitlement that these kids have, that everything has to be given to them, or that somebody owes them something. Nobody owes them anything. Just like everybody else has a responsibility to themselves, they do too. Excuse me. But, listen, man, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe on this. Hit that button, man. I'm trying to get up there. I think I'm almost at 200 on the Daylight page. The Justin and Daddy Show, man. I think we pushing 20 subscribers. I'm cool with that. We gained them. We coming up. All right, I'm gonna post this video probably on both channels. So make sure y'all go to both channels and like and subscribe, man. All right. You got anything to say?
No.
You ain't got nothing to say. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we will catch y'all in the next one. All right. One love.
Bye.